So big up B-Live, Ear Smokey, J Jigs, everybody make sure to tune in every Sunday night, 9 to 11 p.m. straight.
Yeah. Welcome back to In the Loop on yakradio.com. Your boys are back. You know what I mean? We missed last week's show because of inclement weather. You know what I mean? That snow. But your boys are back in the flesh. You know what I mean? That number to call up is 1-877-760-1422. It's your boy Ace Boogie right here.
It's your boy B Lit Off.
Yeah, your boy J Jigs, man. We live in the building, man.
Yeah. Feel good to be back, right, fellas?
Yeah, man. You know, it felt like I missed that week of seeing my child for a second, you know?
Most definitely. Definitely feel good to be back. We got a dope show lined up for y'all tonight. We got 2 guests that's going to be in the building. You know what I mean? So definitely make sure y'all keep it locked with us. You know what I mean? We got some nice breaking news for y'all. If you living under a rock, you know what I mean? We got some of that official news for you. You know what I mean? I want to jump right into, being that you just played that new Wu Tang with the RZA in them.
Nah, that wasn't RZA, my G.
That be Raekwon, my bad.
Chef.
Right there. With the
Know what I
chef
mean?
and them boys, you know what I mean? It's news with Wu Tang. Wu Tang plans to wait 88 years to make Once Upon a Time in Shaolin public. You know what I mean? It has caused the group to make an official statement. The one copy idea seemed crazy at first, but recent development, it could not be shared for at least 88 years. You know what I mean? Fans are pissed off. You know what I mean? Because they say they're not going to ever hear it in their lifetime. You know, Method Man, you know, he always got something to say. He spoke out. He said the decision is stupid and insisting that the music would be played out by then. RZA expressed on Twitter that the concept of the release was being misconstrued. According to the Wu, the album can be shared for free once it's purchased. It simply cannot be sold as a conventional album until the year 2103. You know what I mean? I wish at that point the decision, whoever owns the LP, they can do whatever they want to. If they want to copy it, distribute it. But how y'all feel about that? Come on, who the fuck should wait 88 years to hear an album?
Well, I heard a RZA interview where he was talking about it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, RZA saying it's a work of art, man.
I understand that.
You feel me? So, I mean...
And also, somebody purchased it.
Oh, how much they purchased it for?
I mean, I think at least $1 million or something like that.
But
You know what I mean? So that's somebody's property right now, man.
I understand
So that's their
that.
decisions.
But 88 years, though?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Come on, man. Ain't none of us gonna be here 88 years from now.
I hope I'm here for 88 years, man. I don't know about y'all, brothers.
That would be nice, right?
Yeah, man.
Hold on, we
You gotta
gotta
call him, man.
Yeah, you're in the loop right now. yakradio.com. State your name, where you from. Hello?
DVD and all that. And yo, is Miss Michelle Morgan there?
What's the who?
Michelle Morgan, a model.
Oh, yeah, she'll be in about another 20 minutes, fam. Call back. She in the building.
I'll call back in 20, but listen, salute. This is waiting on her DVD and all that. You know, I'm gonna call back though, fam, yo.
Most definitely.
What's goody? What's goody? You know what I mean?
I bet. Talk to you soon, fam.
Alright, no doubt, kid.
I won't.
Alright, we got the calls going in already. They want to
Alright.
speak to the lovely young lady that we got on tap.
I know, man. She out there looking pretty official.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so you know that's crazy. And you know, speaking of albums, you know what I mean? The homie Killer Cam says Purple Haze 2 will be dropping in December. You know what I mean? Last December, Cam said after he releases the sequel to the 2004 Purple Haze, he will be retiring.
Yeah.
You know, so he just performed in Chicago last week and revealed that the project is scheduled to drop in December. Cam also said Dipset joint album will be dropping in July. What is your take on this Purple Haze 2, man? After 11 years.
Well, I tell you what, man. Purple Haze 1 was probably one of my favorite albums from Cam. You feel me? Because he had classic production on there.
Mm-hmm.
He had his lyrics were on point.
Right.
And plus, what I like from an album myself is when you introduce like characters, things like that. You know, you show who you are as a person, and his skits were on point for that album.
Oh yeah,
man.
for sure.
You know, those were the funniest. I just hope that he has the. Well, I'm sure he has the same humor. Cause Cam a funny guy, you know.
Right.
So you know, hopefully it's the same way it was before. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
And I fuck with Killer. That's my guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, I rock with Cam, man. So definitely looking forward to that. Y'all be on the lookout for that Purple Haze 2.
What you think about that Dipset joint?
I think it's gonna be official.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna top Diplomatic Community.
Yeah.
But
same thing. Them skits on there were official.
Official.
Son.
You know what I mean? Like official, like a rep with a whistle, man.
Freaky gonna be there?
I don't know.
It's Freaky a funny dude, son.
Okay, all right. Jake said Ricky gonna be on deck, so you know what I mean. That's what it is. So you know what I mean. Y'all keep your ear to the streets for those albums that dropping. And speaking of albums, you know what I mean. We got some more. Another album dropping this month.
Who's that?
You know what I mean. Some throwback cats from my era, man.
Who you talking about,
You know what I
man?
mean. Jodeci announced that the reunion album, The Past, The Present, and The Future, will be dropping on March 31st. The legendary R&B group will return to the music scene for the first time in nearly 20 years. Their reunion album will host 12 new records and be led previously by her singles, Every Moment and Nobody Wins with B.O.B. You know what I mean? Are you looking forward to a Jodeci album after 20 years?
I'm interested in seeing what they coming with, you know, because I mean, back when I graduated back in '98, that All My Life joint was popping. Me and my first girlfriend, we got some memories of that joint.
Yo, that shit is a classic, man.
Definitely,
That's
man.
All My Life. That shit is definitely a classic, man.
Yeah, man. And even before then, Jodeci, not just Casey and JoJo. You know, Jodeci were doing their thing, but
for sure.
you know, Life. Remember Life?
Oh man.
Yeah, that was
Temperature about 100 degrees. Yeah, man. How could I forget, man? You know? That was 99.
Life was official, man.
How you feel about Jodeci making a comeback, Jigs?
I mean, it's only right, man. It's only right. I mean, those are my dudes back in the day, man.
Most definitely, because we don't have no R&B groups like that.
Nah, not like them.
You know, so.
Forever My Lady.
Oh, man. You taking it down memory lane, man. Teenage years right there, man. Okay.
Your first love type music.
You feel me?
Definitely salute to Jodeci, man. Looking forward to that. And other news, more potential album that could be dropping. The Game and Jim Jones are here set to release a joint album. East Coast and West Coast will apparently be coming together in the near future. Album. The Game and Jim Jones announced that they are preparing a joint album. Jim Jones has been back in the studio with Dipset. They dropped the single Do Something. The possible name for this album collabo is called Certified Gangsters.
Well, you know, of course I was gonna bring up that song that they did.
I mean, they initially came out with that song.
Exactly.
Right.
That's when they first came together.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, shout out to Eazy-E, son.
Right.
Because when you go back into the history books and listen to some of the joints that Eazy-E had, and that these cats are basically redoing what Eazy-E did.
Right.
Eazy was a legend, but you know, we came out with, well, me, I was a Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre fan.
Okay.
So I heard all those Eazy-E diss records.
Word.
And I never really gave Eazy a listen like that. Because if you notice, NWA was a little bit before our time, you know what I mean?
They were. We were
You know,
youngins.
a little bit before our time, but now going back to listening to what Eazy was spitting, he was killing it.
Yeah, he was.
But that's a good look, man, with Jim Jones and you know, that boy out there from the West Game.
I like Game.
I like Game too.
He spits. You know, I fuck with Game, man. You know,
Actually, I got this new official exclusive.
Okay.
What, from the Game?
From the Game. You know what I
Alright.
mean?
You gonna hear that?
You know I stay with that exclusive.
What you think about that G-Not movement, man?
I don't represent that shit at all.
Me neither, son. I ain't like it
I
neither.
don't represent that shit at all, my G.
What game?
You don't bite the hand that
They call him Mr. Potato Head.
you don't bite the hand that feeds you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. You know, yeah, stupid.
Mr. Potato Head, you know, he doing this thing though. Shout out the Game. Why Game be turning up like that, man?
He always started up.
He kind of bipolar though.
He seems like it, right?
I fuck with the Game, but he's bipolar, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One minute he wanna fuck with 50.
Yeah.
Next minute fuck 50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he real bipolar with it, man.
He ain't got those marbles.
I mean, I fuck with Game as an artist, you know what I mean? But his moves, I don't be messing with his moves, man.
And he was on Change of Heart, man. You know, I hate to bring that up, but he was on
Yeah,
it.
he definitely wasn't.
And he was beefing with my boy Raz. So,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
you know,
Nah, I ain't gonna front though.
Yeah.
He snuffs Raz in the fight.
Raz was looking like a sucker on that.
Yeah, he definitely caught him in the game, son.
Game like 6'4" though, son.
back in the day.
Raz guy's a midget. He like 5'6".
Yeah,
You're right, though.
He a big dude. Nah, definitely still the game, man.
He definitely caught the fade on with the game, man.
Y'all be on the lookout for that future joint venture, man, with the game and Capo Jones, man. Other news, I'm hearing Bobby Smurda one side of his Epic deal, man.
Smurda had post bail too?
No.
Oh, he didn't.
He's still locked up.
Still in the post bail. I heard he won 50 Imagine.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. You know, he's been locked up for the past few months. Epic has not rushed to his side, and like he thought he would. So while Epic continues to generate revenue for Smurda, huge single, Hot Nigga, they have yet to provide support and paying his $2 million bail. Bobby is looking to bounce from the label when he gets that chance. Bobby also says he's disappointed with the label and he'll give them their music and bounce. Matthew Middleton, who is Smurda's lawyer, expressed displeasure with the label. He said these companies for years have been capitalizing and made millions and millions of dollars for these kids in the inner city, portraying the flight to the rest of the world. He explained and suggested that the Epic has made their money back, and at least 2 or 3 times over. Bobby is locked up right now in MDC, which is Manhattan Detention Center Complex, the federal spot in Manhattan.
The Tombs.
Yeah, exactly. He's allegedly accomplice in the GS9 crew and facing combined 101 counts. You know what I mean? So hopefully Smurda can get out soon. How y'all feel about that, man? You think he should jump ship, try to get up that deal, or are they doing the right thing by not rushing to his aid?
But you know, it's not actually Epic that doesn't want to bail him out.
Mm-hmm. Who is it?
Saying it's the parent company, which is Sony.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? They're the one that pretty much seems like, you know, they don't believe in this dude. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Because if they did, they would posted bail a long time ago. You know what I mean? If it was Tupac, they would have posted. You see how Death Row did it back in the day?
Nah, ASAP.
And you remember Death Row got a lot of flack for that too. You know, see Dolores Tucker and all them people went out against Death Row when they did that. You know.
Right.
But I say, man, you play with fire, you get burnt, man. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of these cats been getting away with just basically portraying an image. But now you're dealing with somebody that's really from the street life and really doing what he's saying in his records. And it's like, okay, you want to make money off of them, but then when they get into a tough situation, you want to back away from them. You know?
Right.
So
he up his creek right now, man. No matter how you slice and dice it.
He in a bad situation.
He is. He definitely is. He definitely is.
Hold your ass, man. For
and,
Man,
once the feds get you, that's it. You know, and it ain't no. I mean, they don't lock you up,
man.
Unless they got something on you. You know what I mean? So the brothers, they gonna do some time, man. Like you say, for the GS9, unless they start talking. But I hope they don't. I doubt. But you know, remains to be seen. How you say it, B?
Remains to be seen, like fossils in museums, man. Y'all already know.
And other news, Jay Prince.
The OG.
The OG. Jay Prince recovered Steve Francis chain, man. The franchise, Stevie Francis, former NBA player. Chain was snatched at a Source Twins concert in Houston last weekend. Francis has some powerful friends in Houston, including Prince, who owns Rap Live Records, and he's known as a guy that you don't mess with. You don't fuck with Jay Prince at all. That's what he's known for. The Source Twins are managed by YMG, the management group owned by Prince's son, Jazz. Word is Prince heard the chain went missing from the franchise. He said it must be returned.
He said it must be returned?
Must be returned.
And what happened?
I mean, thank God Steve Francis got them Houston roots, man.
The chain turned up a short time later and was reunited with the franchise, man.
Oh, hey. Well, I tell you.
Yo, thank God he got Houston roots, man.
Well, listen, I'm a New York dude, man. Straight born and raised in Long Island. When I'm hearing stories all the way from Houston, Texas about the reputation that somebody got, it got to be real, man.
Got to be real, right?
You feel me?
Nah, he definitely an official dude.
Don't play with that boy, man. Tell you that now.
Definitely a goon, man. Other news, you know, this fight that's going down with Pacquiao and Mayweather.
Yes, sir.
You know, I read. Now they say, I want y'all take on this, man. A-list celebs can get free seats to the fight, but it won't be easy. If Will Smith, Leonardo DiCaprio, or Rihanna want free seats to this Pacquiao Mayweather fight, it'll be no problem as long as they're willing to be a walking billboard.
Yup.
So tickets are high. They're in such high demand. Fight promoters aren't handing out comp front seats like they usually do. You know what I mean, to these celebrities. So now they'll be forced to pay up $100,000 or more for them seats,
Good.
just like the normal folks.
Good.
But there's another option.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if the celebrity is willing to endorse companies by wearing logo gear at the fight, the company will pay for the cost of the ticket. So some logos already reached out to the celebrities. Vogo Vodka and Coconut Water has already made such offers to Leonardo DiCaprio, Rihanna, and Will Smith in exchange for front row seats. Is it worth it?
I agree. Listen, these cats been getting it, man. They've been living high off the hog for too doggone long, man. For real. Like, you know, we over here, the average person go out there to get them Jordans, wait in the cold,
right,
spending $300-400 for these sneakers,
right,
but you know, Nike is sending this stuff out to these cats for free. So of course, you know what I mean? But people, shout out to Bernard Hopkins, because I remember one of the first people that I ever seen wear himself as a walking billboard was Bernard Hopkins when he fought against Tito Trinidad.
Okay.
And he put the joint on his back. So shout out to him. But I'm all for it, man. Let these cats do that.
Yup.
Yeah, they should be paying.
What do you say, Jakes?
Definitely let them pay, man. They got the bread.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Fuck, they sit in the front row for free. Brother like me got the nosebleeds.
Exactly.
Pay your arm and a leg.
Just to see their face and they sitting over there smiling.
Pay
And
like,
they got the money.
Pay like you weigh, man.
Exactly,
Fuck
man.
that.
Well,
like you said, man, and like everybody else says, man, the rich stay rich.
Exactly. That's a fact.
and before we even switch on that wheel, go to In the Loop radio station, man. Go to In the Loop 2000 on YouTube. Trust me, there's some interesting things going on in there. We breaking that fight down from every single angle. Just dropped the video today. It's looking pretty good, man. So go there, man, if you want the official fight news. We can't even really talk about that much on this station because, you know, we short for time. But go there.
Definitely check that out. Other news, Chris Brown. Got a seed out there. 9-month-old child, man. Can you believe it?
I see him in there smiling in pictures and stuff. I'm happy for the brother.
Chris Brown found out he has a 9-month-old child by a former model from Houston named Nia Guzman. Nice looking lady too. Who's 31 years old. Chris Brown, long time, off and on girl from Karuche said she's done after this revelation. Brown and Nia Guzman have worked out a generous, under-the-table child support plan in exchange for Nia to keep things quiet. Now the cat is out the bag. So Chris Brown and his team have nixed the installment system that they had set up and are now looking to get a quote from a judge which will be far less than Guzman was looking to make without going public. You think she should have kept her mouth shut?
I mean, hey, you know, it depends on the relationship they have. You know, you don't want to blow somebody up like that if you're willing to be a father to that child and,
right,
you know, pay like you would, like you were saying earlier. So, I mean, sometimes it's best to be discreet. You know what I mean?
What do you think, Jake?
I mean, it was gonna be put out there anyway, man.
Right.
Especially these days.
Eventually, right?
Right. Like you was not supposed to. You was gonna hide that?
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Yeah, now you got a point.
They was gonna get that story regardless. You
Yes.
already know, man.
That's crazy. T.I. Tip, King of the South. Tip, the King of the South.
Yeah.
Plans for ATL 2. T.I. has shared some info on the project, as well as a scene cap confirming that Chris Robinson will return as director. It's been 9 years since the original ATL movie, which is a classic movie. I like the flick.
I like it.
T.I. posted a pic on Instagram with the original cast members, Jackie Long, Albert Daniels, and Jason Weaver. Caption, #ATL2, get ready. Now, do we want to see an ATL2, man, 9 years later?
I didn't even want to say ATL 1, honestly.
I like the first one.
It was good, but like I was saying earlier, man, that's not our culture, man. You know, they over there doing roller skating and rollerblading. You ever roller skated and rollerbladed?
I had at parties, but not for fun. You know.
That's-
I remember they used to have skate key back in the day. I think what was that? Brooklyn Jigs? Skate key
Bronx.
back in the Bronx. Yeah, I never been that
BX,
shit,
man. Legendary skate key, man.
You ever been there?
Of course I have, man. Come on,
You
man.
been there every weekend and had teams and y'all was tagging each other and all that.
Nah, we was there for the females.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, they was
I
doing
mean,
that
we
too.
was there for the shorties, man, for the party.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, skate key. They had like a dance, like a dance floor for the, you know, for the party, and then
Yeah.
of course if you wanted to skate and all that. But everybody was there for the party.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That ain't our culture. But,
Legendary
you know,
skate
shout
key,
out.
man. You know what I mean? My 90 babies.
No doubt.
We used to go to hot skates.
I think that's right out here. I think. So you want to see an ATL too, son?
Nah, not really, man.
Not
I mean,
really, right?
the first joint was alright. You know what I mean? It was a decent flick, but
Right.
for it to have a part 2, I ain't feeling that.
What they gonna talk about?
I don't
They in their careers 9 years later, like you said. They can do it.
grown men now, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jason Weaver, what he do lately?
And they all put on weight. So
Except for T.I.
Look at those, T.I. still like he 12, man. But you know, hey, I
He might
guess
have been Floyd 27th knockout if he
you stepped in that
he
ring.
kept talking.
That's pretty.
Now,
good,
besides the T.I., man, that's definitely a talented brother. And I remember out in the ATL when his joint money, holes,
Yeah.
cars and clothes. Like, I was a T.I. fan before then. You feel me? Like, I was down with I'm Serious. Like,
I
when
mean,
he came out with that.
He started that trap music.
Yeah, exactly.
He did.
So enough respect to T.I. You know, no disrespect. You know, I like to joke around. I like Jackie Long. I like Weaver. You know, what show was that he was in?
The shit. Damn.
I forgot the show, but you know, we always used to
Smart
watch
Guy.
that as kids. Smart, yeah, we used to watch that.
Yeah, that was our shit,
You
man.
know, shout out to them cats.
But yeah, man. So hey, remains to be seen, man. But y'all make sure y'all keep it locked. You know what I mean? We're gonna come back. We got a little bit of sports to get into. A few injuries in the NBA. Some key injuries. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and then
man.
an iconic figure made that Forbes list, man. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure y'all keep it locked right here in the loop on YakRadio.com, man. Jiggy, what you got for us, bro?
Yeah, man. Let's get into this Kendrick Lamar, man. You know he about to drop that album real soon, man.
I think March something, like
Yeah,
March
yeah.
24th or something like
March
that, right?
23rd, man.
23rd, yeah.
Right now it's
Right,
untitled
right.
and all that. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
I know it's gonna be crazy. So let's get into this new joint, man. The Black of the Berry.